Hey y'all, I just wanted to stop in and have a little chat about my dating situation, specifically with one person. We have been dating for over a month now. I know, dating for over a month. And we spend a lot of time with each other. And it's never a boring time or anything like that. It's actually quite comfortable being around this person. But anyway, I do spend nights with him. And since I've been spending nights, he has complained a couple times about me snoring. Yeah. I didn't even know I like snore like that. But he said it's like off and on, like, it's not all the time. But anyway, back to the subject of us dating. So far, I feel like we have similar values. We both find comfort in partnerships and family life and home life. I could tell it's a mutual thing. I don't feel like one of us is into it than the other. I think that we crave stability. Anyway, back to the snoring. Yeah, last night, the night before, he complained. I was just like, well, there's really nothing I can do about that. And let's see. Oh, so we had our conversation, with each other. I think it was the conversation to have in regards to being transparent, letting things out, saying things that are on our minds. And during the conversation, I realized that this person is trying to trigger me. Like he was saying things that were what I call triggering, and I don't mind it because usually some people take it as, oh, this person is trying to pick a fight with me. No, I feel like, he wanted me to say what was on my mind. I thought that it was really healthy in keeping us on track. And anywho, during the conversation, I also realized that even though he was picking with me, like saying things that was triggering, um, Docket, I also feel as if I realized that I had some things to work on, and he had some things to work on as well, because I noticed in the conversation that he was the one that was questioning and um, and bringing up these triggers, and I was the one that was trying to find a solution because it's becoming more and more natural to me that solving a problem is more important than arguing and being combative. And I realized where my communication style is today is, arguing less and fixing more with people. because that's important to me. I don't like to see things just hanging out and being disorganized. I'm a Virgo rising, so of course I'm gonna show up organized to the T, dressed to the nines. So when I come into a conversation, I want to come into that conversation with my shit together. Anywho, um, and it's funny, I have the purpose card at the top of the deck. I know what I am here to do. And I know, and that's important because I'm here right now to be peaceful. This is where I am in my life right now. I'm not here to fight and argue, especially if I know I'm right about something. Granted that there are many things that I am not um, right about all the time. But what does make me right is when I am trying to find a solution in peace. So I'm going to go in to where I came from before I met him. I was single. And so, of course, I didn't have anyone to really consider at home. I didn't have to consider anyone's opinions but my own. So now is comes to the point where I have to work together with another person in order for our relationship to work. And I'm willing to put in that work if the other person is as well. If they're just as determined, then so am I. But yeah, I'm really glad that I found this person, that we can have conversations that trigger us and point out these things, because he and I are we're from two different backgrounds. Culturally, one of us is more modest than the other, but we're both fiery and passionate as well. So I told him, it's good that we're learning these things about each other. And that was after he said, well, I didn't know this side of you. Like, well, you're getting to know me now. And I pointed out to him that I'm not here to argue and fight and have conflict. Basically, was my overall message to him. I don't ask him any questions. I don't be trying to go through his phone because, I am my own person. I have my own life. I can move on if need be. I'm not going to stay in a situation where I'm not appreciated. So, well, it's funny. You may question who's the most modest one and the more peaceful one. Well, it's him. Because I come from a background that, we were taught, well, I was taught growing up to stand up for myself. I mean, our cultural upbringings are the complete opposite. I know that growing up, I had a rough childhood, whereas he, had a more structured background. So it's funny that, the conversations that we have is the complete opposite. Well, the conversation and the way we're addressing each other right now are the complete opposite of our background. So he's the one that came in a more cultured and modest background. Like, he's a Muslim and he prays 5 times a day. Whereas to me, I didn't have any religion pushed on me. But he's the one that's a little more confrontational right now. And I get it, because he's like, he went through things. He's went through a divorce with somebody that cheated on him. And me, I have never been married or anything like that. But with my background, like growing up in a tough spot, I had to make decisions that were not all for my highest good. Basically, we just come from 2 different places. I'm a little more hood than he is, but he got a little hood too. When he it's his determination that makes it him the feisty word. I feel like that's the only way I can describe it, is him being feisty. And me right now, I'm trying to practice peace. He's a great guy, and I don't want to mess things up. Because I can get real hood in this thing. But yeah, I just wanted to put this out here. Maybe someone can relate to this message. And if you do, leave a comment. Until then, take care. Peace.